Hello everyone. I am Mrs. Meenal Nerkar, working as an assistant professor in computer engineering department of All India Shri Shivaji Memorial Society's Institute of Information Technology. Today we are going to see how to perform the insertion operation in already created linked list. As we all know, linked list is a collection of nodes. It contains number of nodes, or it is a collection of nodes, okay, where each node has two parts. One is the data part and the other is the address part. Okay. With the help of this address part, the two nodes are connected to each other. Okay. Now then we have created a class list where we have declared two pointers to the node. Okay. This first pointer is necessary, okay, because in order to traverse the list we should have the address of the first node in the list, as the first node contains the address of the second contains the address of the third, and so on. So first pointer is necessary, okay? Whereas I have declared in addition to the first pointer the last pointer. Okay? This is to perform the insertion at the end efficiently, okay? But this is not necessary. Okay? Now in the public section, we have to declare the constructor which will do the initialization of these two pointers to the null, okay? And then we have declared the method insert. Now we will see the insertion. There are three cases that we need to consider while doing the insertion of the node in the already existing list. The first is insertion of the node at the beginning, next is insertion of the node at the end, and the third case is insertion of the node at the specified index. Now we will see the first case. This is already existing list. Base address of this list is there in the pointer first, and the last pointer is pointing to the last node in the list. Okay. Node has two parts. One is data part and the other is the next part, which contains the address of the next node in the list. Okay. Now if I want to perform the insertion, I have to first allocate the memory for the node, and that can be done using the new operator. Okay. If I make use of the new operator, it will allocate the memory for the new node and it returns the base address of this newly allocated node, which we have collected into the temp pointer, which is a node pointer. After that we will ask the user to enter the value of n. Okay. N is nothing but the data which we want to store in the data field of the node. Okay. After that data we have to assign to the data field of this newly allocated node, that is temp. So how to refer this memory location? So that can be referred using temp arrow data. So temp arrow data is equals to n. Suppose the value of n is 7. Then make the next part of this node as null. Okay, so temp arrow next is equals to null. So currently this newly allocated node don't have any link with already existing linked list. So how to establish? Simply we have to write temp arrow next is equal to first. First is containing what? It contains the address of the first node in the list. Okay. So the next part of this temp will no more contain the null value. It contains the address of the first node in the list, which is nothing but the 6000. So in this way we can establish the link between this newly created node and already existing list. Okay. Now we need to update the first pointer also, because after insertion of this node at the beginning, first node will be this node. Okay. So update the first pointer, okay, to the temp. Okay. This will become now the new node. So in this way we can perform the insertion at the beginning. Now we will see the second case, that is insertion at the end. Again we have to allocate for insertion the new node. Okay. So that can be done using the new operator. So this is the memory which is getting allocated for the new node. Base address of this newly allocated node is stored into the temp pointer. Okay. After that we have to accept from the user the data which we want to store in the data field of this newly allocated node. So that value we have stored in n, then after that n we have to store into the data field of this temp. So temp arrow data is equals to n. Suppose the value of n is 6. Now then make the next part of this temp as null. So how to perform that? Temp arrow next is equals to null. Again this node is isolated. Okay, there is no link between already existing list and this node. Now this node we have to insert where? We have to insert it at the end. Okay, so this means after 5, and where the address of 5 is stored, that's there in the pointer last. So simply we have to write last arrow next is equals to temp. Okay, so null will get override by the address of temp. Okay, and now this newly inserted node will become the last node in the list. So we have to update the address of the last also. So last is pointing to this newly allocated node. So in this way we have performed the insertion at the end. Now the third case is insertion at the specified index. So for this we have made use of two pointers, that is prev pointer and the current pointer. Current pointer is pointing to the first node in the list, okay, and the prev pointer is initialized to null. So prev is the predecessor of the current node. Okay, always prev is pointing to the previous node of the current. Now then we have also made use of these two variables, count and the pause. Okay. So pause is used for the location where we want to insert the new node. Again for insertion we have to first allocate the memory using the new operator, which returns the address of this newly allocated node, which is collected in the node pointer temp. Now after that from the user we have to accept the data. So that value is taken from the user and stored in the variable n, and then that n is assigned to the temp arrow data. So suppose the value of n is 7. So temp arrow data is equals to n, that is 7. Okay, and make its next part as null. That can be done using the statement temp arrow next is equals to null. Okay. Now then ask the user where to insert this newly allocated node. That location is stored in the pause. So suppose the value of the pause is 3. Okay. Now we have to search the location where we want to insert this new node. So for searching the location we have used this while loop, okay, which search the actual location where we want to insert the new node. So while count is not equal to pause, current value of count is 1, we have initialized it to 1, the value of the pause is 3, so 1 is not equal to 3, this condition is true, so control will go here, okay. So here what we did is we are moving the prev and the current pointer, okay. We have initialized the current to this location, okay. So current is pointing to this node. Now initially now then that value we have assigned to the prev, okay. So that value is assigned to the prev was initialized to null. So after executing this statement, prev starts pointing to this node. After that we are incrementing the current pointer. Current is equals to current arrow next. So current will start pointing to this node and count is incremented. Count will become 2. It will check this condition whether 2 is not equal to 3. Yes, 2 is not equal to 3. So control will go in the while. So prev will become current. Okay, so current value, okay, prev will no more point over here, it starts pointing to the where the current is pointing, okay, and current is incremented. So current will start pointing, current arrow next, so current will point here. Now then increment the counter. So count is, it will become 3. Now 3 is equal to 3. So this control will come out of this while loop. Okay. So there, if count is equal to pause, so this condition is satisfied. 3 is equal to 3. So what we need to do? We need to establish the link, okay, between 4 and 7 and 7 and 5, because this newly created node will get inserted in between 4 and 5. So address of 4 is there in the prev, okay, address of 4 is there in the prev. So prev arrow next is equal to temp, so it starts pointing to this node, okay. This link will get break, okay, and temp arrow next is equal to current. Base address of 5 is there in the current, so temp arrow next is equal to current, so it starts pointing to 5, okay. Null will get override by the address of the current, which is nothing but the 2000. So in this way we have inserted 7 in between 4 and 5. If this condition is not satisfied, consider the situation कि I want to insert the node at the 5th location, okay, whereas the list is containing lesser number of nodes, that is 3. So in that particular case control will go to the else part and it will display the message कि not able to insert. Now we have seen all the 3 cases for insertion. I hope you all understood this. Thank you.